Hey, what's up everybody? It's your boy Steve here again in another video. I'm going to be talking a little bit about credit scores again. And matter of fact, I've got a way on how you can actually increase your credit score or boost your credit score using your own money. This is actually really cool. It's a service I actually used before. Kind of give you a little insight. The name of the service is called Self, or well, back then it was called Self Lender. Well, let me kind of give you a story here. This is how it went down for me. Back in the summer of July 2018, I know Lanacy and I, we've been working on a lot of different things revolving around credit, finance, business credit, and some things that I wanted to do on my personal credit. I wanted to boost it. I wanted to do some things on some things that we wanted to take care of later that year. Going into, at that time, 2019, was doing research. We been working on different things, and I came across a really cool concept. Saw this information, took advantage of it, right? Basically what they were able to do for me and for a whole lot of other people, even as you're watching this video, they're doing this for a lot of people now. For me personally, they were able to put $1,000 secured loan reporting on all three of my credit reports, okay? That's TransUnion, that's Experian, and that's Equifax. So all I had to do, they've got different packages, so the amount varies based off of what packages that you choose from. The packages range from like $25 a month to, at that time, $100 a month. I chose the $100 a month plan because it would give me $1,000 trade line on my credit reports. I paid $100 a month for 12 months. So this is July 2018. So fast forward to July of 2019, just last summer, after I finished doing those payments of $99. Now, during that whole process, one, they're reporting every single month that I'm paying on time on this secured loan on my TransUnion, Experian, and Equifax credit report. So that was great. That's the reason why I wanted to do it, to put an additional positive mark on my credit to boost up my credit score. And guess what? It dramatically did. Big time, right? So that was cool. Now, if you like that, check this out. At the end of that 12-month term, right? Remember, every month I was just paying my $97 a month. I was just paying it every single month. I was paying it every month. And at the end of that term, not only did I have an additional 12 months of credit history on a particular trade line, they also sent me a check of $1,000. Well, they really direct deposited $1,000 of my own money back into my account, right? Well, I already knew that was going to happen, but it actually worked, and it's pretty cool. And a lot of people are talking about it right now, and I wanted to make this video so I can show you how this works. Matter of fact, let me show you here really quick. So if I go to, I'm on the main page here, Self, take control of your credit score, right? And who's talking about it? MSN, Yahoo News, Travel and Leisure, Forbes, NerdWallet, Credit.com, just to name a few. Matter of fact, let me show you this here. If I go to this page here inside the website, build your credit history and save money. No credit, no need to build your credit, no problem. This is how it works. And I kind of explained a little bit about how it worked for me. It's basically, this is how it works for everybody, actually. So it's not just for me. This is how it works in general. But check this out. So you can build your credit while saving money, which is what I did. Remember, I was paying my monthly payment every single month, but I was really saving money. That's all I was doing. I was just saving money because remember, I got most of that back minus $200 back at the end of that 12-month term. So check this out. So it's 4 steps. Basically, you apply for your credit builder account. That's really what this type of account is called. I've seen people call it a credit builder account, a credit builder loan, whatever you want to call it. It definitely does work. Your money is safe and secure. So that's what you do first. Second, you pay off your credit builder account in the specified amount of time. They're going to give you a certain amount of time to pay it off. And I'm going to show you what that looks like here in a second. You can choose your payment term and dollar amount that best fits your budget. Then 3, each monthly payment builds credit history and adds to your savings. Now, for me, in my situation, and everybody's situation is different, but because I had that on my credit after about 3 months or whatever, I was able to open up new lines of credit all because of this particular account, right? There are some other things that I was doing too, but in conjunction, this was a big part of it because it was showing that I had, a personal loan that I was making payments on. So it was actually, giving more history on my credit report, and it definitely did work. So your monthly payment, let me see. Your monthly payments are reported to all the 3 credit bureaus. That's exactly what I was looking for. You can unlock your savings once you paid off your credit builder account. Your CD unlocks the money, and it is yours minus fees and interest. Because basically what they're doing is the money that you're paying goes into a CD or a certificate of deposit, right? So you're going to be able to get that back at the end of the term. Matter of fact, let me show you here really quick. Here's an example of the email. This was July 3rd, 2019. They sent me an email like once I, finished and I saw, you get a back office. I knew all this was going to happen in general, but of course they send you emails and everything. And they showed here that I was going to get $1,001 back that they were going to be sending to me, on July 16th. Actually, they sent it earlier than that. It wasn't the 16th. It was actually, I think, 2 or 3 days earlier before that. I guess it just all depends on your account, your bank, or whoever. But after that 12 months, guys, hey, I got that money back minus a couple $100. So I just really paid them for the service to be able to do that. So it's like a win-win for everybody. Now, let me show you this here. So if I go here, if I go to pricing, now this is a good example. This kind of shows you how it works here. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit so you can see that a little bit better. So your monthly commitment, let's say if you did the $25 commitment, and again, you can choose whichever package that you want. It's totally up to you. You can see today you would activate your account by paying a non-refundable activation fee of $9. Okay. Then the next month, okay, once you set up your account, next month, and basically how they did it, it was just an automatic draft off of my account every single month, and it was done, right? Next month, you pay $25 per month for 24 months. Each month, you build your credit history, which they'll report to all 3 credit bureaus, okay? And of course, with this particular term, it's a 24-month term. So after those 24 months, you've established credit history, and you'll get $520 back, okay? So basically, most of the money that you've put into it, you're going to get it back in the form of cash, right? So you're going to get that money back. So you're really saving money and building credit history at the same time. Because remember, you're not throwing that money away. You're going to get that money back. I got that money back, at least most of it, minus $200. Okay, so and of course, you can kind of do this on the website and everything. And you'll see some information down in the YouTube description. It'll take you right to it where you can set up your account. I know for me now, they made a few different changes since we started. Of course, it's not self-lender anymore. It's just self. And if I go to, let's say, for example, if you did the $150 monthly commitment, same thing. You pay your $9 to get started. You pay your $150 per month, but it's a 12-month term. So it's only for 12 months, it's just for 1 year, not 2 years. And not to mention, at the end of the term, you'll get $1,600 back. I wish they would have had that when I did it. It looks better on your credit report. The more they can say, oh, hey, you've got a $1,600 loan, for whatever, and you're paying it on time, the more money, just the better. It just looks better. The higher the numbers on your credit report in terms of loans that you've gotten approved for and you're making payments, just looks better. So that's the reason why I did the highest at that time, which was only $100. Now they got more, which is fine. So whichever one you want to do is fine. So just choose whichever one fits your budget and just go from there. Even if you're just doing the 25, it doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter, especially if you're trying to establish credit. You got to start somewhere. And I'm sure if you're like, hey, we're in a new decade, it's 2020, I've got to get a handle on my credit this year. By the end of the year, I want to start doing some big things, or not even that long, right? But if you're focused on rebuilding your credit or building your credit or even just boosting your credit, this is a great option that you can actually do. Now, they've got a few other different things that that, of course, it has changed since I was a part of them, since I went through my process with them. One, of course, they changed the name from Self Lender to just Self. They're even more well known. They're on different TV shows and stuff like that. But if you go here, and they even got a credit card now. So they didn't have this feature when I started, which is pretty cool, because what this does here, it looks here, introducing the Self Visa credit card. It's pretty simple how this works here, guys. Give it a second here. Okay, there we go. Got a little video right here. And it basically works like this. Kind of give an example, and you'll see all that information right below. When you click on the link, you can go through, watch all the videos and everything. But basically what they've got now is, after, let's say, for example, when I first got started, so after 90 days, 3 months, I think I put in at that point, maybe right at about $300. They would have had this service here, right? And I've been paying my payments on time, and my account is in good standing. I could have applied for this, and they would have sent me a credit card, and I could have chose my limit based off of how much I put into my account. So at that time, it was roughly about $300. So I could have said, hey, I want to, or I could have said, hey, I could have waited 4 months. I could have waited 5 months and had maybe $500, or maybe I could have waited, 9 months and had about $900 in my account. And I could have said, okay, you know what? I want to apply for this. And let's use a 9-month analogy. I think that's better. And let's say I wanted to have this credit card, and let's say I wanted to put a $500 limit on it. Well, I could have done that. They would send me a credit card. I would have had a $500 limit, and it's an actual credit card. Okay, not a debit card. It's a credit card. So I could use it, and I can pay my monthly bills on, pay the bills that come with that as well. Now I've got 2 different trade lines. The one that's giving me my credit builder account, and now also a new credit card line of credit on my reporting on my credit bureaus too. So it's just, man, I wish I would have had that when I first got started. That would have been an additional thing that we could have took advantage of, especially we went the whole term. We went from month 1 all the way to the 12th month, and then I got that cash money back. I would have probably done this just to add another credit line on all 3 of my credit bureaus. So they've got some cool stuff that they're doing now. But Self, guys, it's definitely a really, really cool, platform. Really cool service. It works. I've been through it as well. Take advantage of it. This is just another way, another nugget, another tool, another resource that you can use to help build your credit. So, hey guys, if you like this video, if you like that information, be sure to like this video. Also, be sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel, because I got a lot of cool stuff I'm going to be sharing on ways on how you can live your best life with your personal finances, and of course with entrepreneurship. Hey, check out all the resources right below, guys. A lot of things that could definitely help you to win big in the credit game. So thanks for watching this video, guys. We'll see you on the next one. Have a good one. Peace out.
Treasure in the sea, yeah, but I'm just too dry to reach it.